Mushroom lovers, here in the White Mountains, and today I want to share a video on another mushroom, kind of important one. This is known as the common ink cap or inky cap. So these mushrooms grow on aspen out here, but they can be found in fields. Now this particular kind of mushroom is a mushroom that grows in clusters. They always have this nipple on top. This is how you can tell the Copernopsis genus, because they have these little dots. We call it a nipple. And these mushrooms grow in large clusters, typically under aspen. But if it's growing on grass, it can be grown by itself or with a little cluster of other mushrooms. But typically clustered is the common type of growth pattern. And these mushrooms get confused a lot with shaggy mane because they both undergo this process known as deliquescing, which basically means that the mushroom will basically produce an enzyme that starts breaking down all the tissue in the mushroom. So it basically digests itself and starts melting profusely, and it will become a blotch of ink on the floor, just black ink. And shaggy mane also does this, and many other mushrooms in this family or in this order. So a lot of people tend to confuse them, and even though they all do that, and these are a little bit different because these mushrooms here are edible, even though it is not recommended to eat them, because when you eat these mushrooms and you consume alcohol, it can become a very toxic combination in your body, even like a week or so after you ate these and you drank alcohol. So it's recommended not to eat them, especially if you drink. If you don't drink, then this might be the mushroom for you. I've never tried these guys, but they look fine. They smell good. They grow and then they deliquesce and vanish pretty quickly. So usually people will find the cluster of just the stalks sticking up and a big black mess on the floor, of ink. And that's basically the mushrooms that already deliquesced and melted away. But it's a pretty cool mushroom. Characteristics are the clusters, the dome shape, bell shape of the fungus, striation on the side of the margin. You can see this really, really recognizable striation pattern. These guys have like a golden grayish color to the cap with stripes, and of course the nipple, and a very skinny stem. I can actually pull one out if you guys want to see. So the stem is super brittle. If you squeeze it, it snaps, shatters. They're basically hollow, and they have brown gills, although all of this will just dissolve and turn black in the next day or two. But the stem is skinny, long, and it's sort of fibrous, and you can really see the fibrousness of this fungus when you snap it off, because you can see it just basically splits in all directions. I'm gonna leave this here. Not really interested in eating these, and I can't really preserve them very well, because by the time I get back home, they'll already be melting and I'll make a mess in the car. But that is the common inky cap. I hope you guys like this video. So to continue on the other video, this is the ending result of those mushrooms, the inky caps. And over on this side is the beginning stage. And that's the inky cap.